Hello, welcome. Today we're doing MSQ for endwalker, and yeah, let's get into it. Wake myself up with dialogue. Fascinating, but could we go back to what you were saying earlier? Excuse me, are you a cleaner? If you don't mind, I have some questions to ask. You here to help or give me more headaches because you don't have the look of a cleaner, and I'm in no mood for idle chatter. One of my colleagues was so exhausted he took a tumble and crashed into a pile of crates. Now I have a pack of rats running loose. Your exchange with Theronville has taught you about exhausted gleaners. Those little devils are quick as sin and twice as hard to catch. I suppose I had better start researching. Nay, I am not shirking my duties. I've not been down here in an age and wished to get my bearings before I went bumbling about. From what I can see, however, there is not obviously out of place. It seems we shall have to resort to discreet inquiries as usual. Most of those gathered here appear to be gleaners. Why don't you wander around and try making small talk? Teve. Let me think. The Ria seed should be item 1058. Common seeds 1059. Snowberry 1060. Or were they 1061? My head feels like it's stuffed with mofo grass. Why more loads to take out than carry in? Oh, this song. Why do this all at once and risk mixing it up? But if someone mistakes the Corthian carrots for the Garabana carrots, what then? Your exchange with Teve has taught you about large shipments coming in and out of Labyrinthos. Wait a minute. 2023 was Lost No Skin Topsoil, then 2024 was from Thanolin or the Shroud. You want to know what I'm doing? Hauling books and ore and fauna. If it needs hauling, I haul it. Every decade or so, they take stock in Labyrinthos, sort and tidy up the inventory. Never seen an operation like this before, though. They just did one a few summers ago, even. Then, with no warning at all, this mess gets dropped in our laps. Orders from on high. Damned if I know the reason. Could be they changing the layout, eh? Preparing for the next big expansion. Your exchange with Domina saw you about taking stock in Labyrinth. Just hauling aetheryte crystals. Like it's nothing. Any luck, yo? What tales do gleaners have to tell? So this grand operation began without warning, and for every item they bring in, they're sending more inventory somewhere else. That would explain the haggard faces I've been seeing. We were right. The forum is definitely up to something, and they're turning Labyrinth upside down in the process. We would do well to learn more of what specifically the Gleaners are being tasked to do, as well as who has tasked them to do it. If you're game, yo, I have an idea. Didn't one of the Gleaners' questions say something about escaped Mormats? Perhaps if you were to help him capture said creatures, he might be inclined towards a more friendly and enlightened conversation. In the meantime, I will turn my charms upon this Gleaner here. We can compare notes afterwards. Happy hunting. Terribly sorry to disturb you. I need to submit this report of mine in quickly. It's a bit overdue. Could you remind me of the approximate date? The Guild ship wasn't listed to help facilitate this most recent operation. Still the same dialogue. You wish to help me find the Mormats. I have nothing suitable to pay you for your services. But if you're offering out of the goodness of your heart, I'd welcome the assistance. The name is Aaronville, friend, specialist in the collection of live specimens. That said, the capture of these Naxian Mormats is a trial I have no desire to repeat. Grizzled mice, they call them. For mercy, there are no other marmot species on this tier at present, so there should be no mistaking our little fugitives. If you happen to catch any, stuff them in this sack, gently of course. Where to begin, you wonder? I've not seen any scampering around here, so we'll need to widen our search into the surrounding forest. Be on your guard, there are beasts out there that wouldn't hesitate to prey on a marmot like you. Or you. I'll search the trees to the west. The eastern part of the forest is all yours. Good luck. Oh no, I just wanted the dialogue. Oh well. God damn it. Alright, old mouse. Okay. How did you fare? I tracked down three of the pack, which leaves one unaccounted for. Ah, there's the armor out. Wait here a moment while I put our friend in a holding cage. Thankfully, the mammoths seem to be unharmed. They've held up well in isolation, but it's much too soon to release them into the habitat. It's a good thing we were able to recapture them so swiftly. You have my thanks. That's for the Forum to decide. They're the guiding authority behind Labyrinthos, after all. And this job was but one smart of this great inventory of theirs. Suitable for consumption and easy to breed, those were the two conditions I was given for the stock I was instructed to procure. I don't know what the forum has planned for these creatures, but at the very least, I doubt they'll be served for dinner today or tomorrow. There you are, yo. Is this Gleaner? Is this the Gleaner you mentioned? The one who was looking for lost marmots? Interesting company you keep, friend. Who are you folk, anyway? I am Kryle of the students of Balestone. These others are my associates. Truth be told, the forum's decision of late have not sat entirely well with us. That is why we made the descent into Labyrinthos. We hope that by seeing those decisions put into action, we might more fully understand their reasoning. Wise and practical, never hurts to try and gain a broader perspective, does it? Anyway, duty calls other animals to capture and enclosures to empty. Once again, I'm sorry that I can't offer you more for your services. Did you learn anything new from your friend there? So we've confirmed that the for this ambitious operation did indeed come directly from the forum. However, the Gleaners have not been informed of its purpose. I'd say that fits with everything we've heard thus far. We also discovered when the operation was begun, the forum contacted the Gleaners guild ship and put their people to this great work some 4 days after the Telepori made their chilling declaration. As seasoned travelers, the Gleaners keep abreast of news from every corner of the world out of necessity. Thus am I inclined to trust that their calendar of events is accurate. Altogether, it gives the distinct impression that this undertaking was a sudden and unexpected development. Yet, I find it hard to believe that such a comprehensive restructuring of Labyrinthos and its archives would have been planned in so brief a window. Nay, this plan was long in the making. They were but awaiting the right time to put it into effect. And the Telepori's declaration was what set it all into motion? It seems likely, but let us not leap to conclusions just yet. For the moment, I suggest we conduct a wider investigation of Labyrinthos. The more facilities we visit, the more pieces of the puzzle we stand to find. In that case, how about we head to the Archeon? From there we can reach the lower. Wow, what's wrong? I'm fine, truly. The sudden descent has left me a bit of a headache, that's all. Nothing that will stop me from soldiering on. Let's be about it then. At least allow me to take the lead. I'm fairly certain I remember the way to the Archeon. We followed the path east through the forest where you were chasing after that mouse or marmot, wasn't? Or momrat, was it? Anyway, 'tis the trolls you need to watch out for. Oh, okay. Don't worry about me. I'm hale and healthy. In fact, I'm beginning to suspect that. Nay, let's discuss this later. The investigation demands our undivided attention. This is the foremost material archive in Charlian. I should love to explore its treasures shelf by shelf, but I fear we have little time for such indulgences. Were you caught in the midst on your way here? The sprayers keep the air humid so the habitat feels as close as possible to a natural forest. Behold the Archeon, as Numeron serves as Charlian's literary archive, so does this structure house the city's wealth of material data. The architecture, too, is similar. This building you see is merely the upper entrance, and access point to the vaults carved into the cliffside itself. Within those vast rooms are stored countless samples and specimens, as well as the detailed records which describe them. In a manner of speaking, the Archeon contains a physical history of Charlian's unwavering dedication to the accumulation of knowledge. Well, we won't learn anything of value standing out here. Let us proceed into the main building and speak with the custodian. Greetings, we are here to peruse the Archeon's vaults. Peruse? You are clearly not cleaners then. Might I ask your affiliation? We belong to the students of Belson, but is that relevant? I was given to believe that the vaults, those open to the public at least, were open to the public. Hold on, I got a text. I'll be right back. Ordinarily, yes, that would be the case. At present, however, access is restricted. Only persons directly involved in the reorganization efforts are permitted to enter. Not us, then. I suppose we had better move along to another facility. This building has a lift which connects to the middle tier, yes? Might we at least make use of that? The service has also been suspended, I'm afraid. For the time being, priority has been given over to the convoyance of inventory. What, so this is as far as we can go? I apologize for the inconvenience, but come again after our restructuring operation is concluded. By that time it will be too late, and we were so close to getting answers. We need to rethink our approach. Let us step outside for the moment, shall we? Students of Balshan. Okay, unfortunately I have to call it there. I have to give a ride to somebody, but I'll be back as soon as I can. If you see this, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one later today.